Hey, Bill, what's up, man?
Just the rent, taxes, and child support.
Man, we have the same life. My gosh.
None of us escape it.
Well, how's the world treating you? You staying healthy? Everybody good in your world?
Everybody's good. I'm healthy, feeling great.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for taking the time. I mean, I know you've got one or two things on your plate, so we appreciate the few minutes, from a major celebrity like yourselves taking the time to talk with us. Fantastic.
Thank you. No, I think let me just I can't, no.
No. You good?
Is that all
That
right?
hurts. Ow.
Yeah, because this fills one of our bucket lists with you. Because, I mean, you have been around forever. You've been a star. My mom loved you. And you've been a great relief for me because some of your songs really impact people's lives.
Well, Bobby and I were very fortunate with the songs that we did get. I mean, we had a career from like 63 to 65 that we did nothing but rhythm and blues and stuff like that. And but it was kind of West Coast. And then Phil Spector had Barry Mann and Cynthia Weil write "You've Lost That Love and Feeling," and apparently it touched a lot of people. I mean, we're still out here.
You think?
Still out here trying to touch them.
Now, is it true that when you first started singing, that people actually thought you were black?
Yeah, our first records, that's why they weren't national hits. They were just kind of big West Coast hits. And yeah, in those days, it was, white stations wouldn't play you because they thought you were black. Black stations wouldn't play because they knew you were white. So color television really wrecked our career. But yeah, we were known as the Blue-Eyed Soul Brothers.
Nice.
Now tell people how you got the name Righteous Brothers.
Tom?
Tell people how you got the name Righteous Brothers.
Well, we were working in a small club in Orange County, 40 miles out of LA, where Disneyland is. And Bobby and I were doing a lot of duets together. And I'd written this song, Little Latin Loopy Loo. And a friend of mine that owned a record company came in. He said, God, I love that song. He said, why don't we record it? So he just wanted Bobby and I. So Bobby and I went in, we recorded it. We didn't have a name. We didn't have anything. But the Orange County at that point was real white, but there was a Marine base, El Toro Marine base there locally. And so a lot of the black Marines heard there was these two guys down at the club singing rhythm and blues. So they started coming in. And let's say you had a great looking car, a really great looking car, us white guys would have said, boy, what a cool looking car. Well, the black guys would say, man, that's a righteous looking car. And if they liked you as a friend, they call you a brother. So a lot of times when we were coming to work or whatever, they would say, hey, righteous brother, how you doing? And I think it was Bobby when we were recording, he said, well, let's use that name that the Marines have been calling us. So we've always been kind of proud of that.
Well, just think if they didn't like your music, you could have been known as the worst band ever, Brothers, or whatever they called it.
Forget about it, Brothers. Yeah.
Now, when was it? You've toured with the Beatles. You've been with about everybody. When was it when you said, "Hey, I'm a damn star. That's what I am. I'm a damn star right now."
Jesus, you mean that I am? Yeah, we opened for the Beatles and the Stones before You've Lost That Lovin' Feeling. And when Lovin' Feeling hit, I think, matter of fact, I mean, it had just come out, but we were doing a TV show called Shindig, and it was a rock and roll national TV show. It was like doing the Ed Sullivan Show every week. And I can remember, and this was right before Lovin' Feeling. We were doing a show in Chicago, and we couldn't figure out why the heck, who knows us in Chicago. And I remember we stopped for gas, and the guy said, "Man, you're the Righteous Brothers." We said, how would you know that? He said, "I watch Shindig every week." And sure enough, I mean, we started becoming very well known just because of the TV show. And then coupled with You've Lost That Living Feeling, I guess that's when we said, well, I guess we're going to do pretty good.
Now, I heard you talking about when you was with touring with the Beatles, about the girls screaming for you to get off the stage.
Yeah. Yeah, they would scream for the Beatles. I think, "We love Paul, we love John, we love." When we were on, "We don't care about you guys at all." They were clapping and screaming, but it was, "We want the Beatles."
I'm going to play some extra songs just for that. So,
Oh man, it was the boot camp of rock and roll. I'll tell you that.
well, now looking over some of your past, of course, I'm not going to lie, I kind of got offended because you are one of those real people that can name drop real names like Kenny Rogers and the Stones and Mick Jagger and the Beatles. Do you still keep in touch with those guys that you opened for many years ago?
Well, I went to the Stones asked me to come to one of their shows as long as I didn't come to New York, Vegas, or LA, because there was too many stars and this and that, and they just wanted to spend some time with me. So, and that was probably 5 or 6 years ago. And the Beatles, no, I haven't seen them. But the Stones, I have. Elvis Presley became a real good friend, and we were good friends until he passed. And yeah, man, when you're 84. You're bound to know somebody.
Trust me, when I'm 84, I'm not going to know any of those people. So no.
It's becoming that. Elvis.
Now, when you've done concerts all over the world, probably what was the one concert that stays in your mind as the biggest thing you've done?
Boy, there's so many of them. I know that the biggest moment I had on stage was Hey Jude was nominated to be Song of the Year at the Grammys, and they asked me to perform, and one of the 5 songs, and I said, "I'll do Hey Jude." Wow. And they thought I was crazy for doing that song. But I did this. I had a great arrangement, and it just came off unbelievably good. I sang the song. It kind of had a gospel ending, and obviously there was a lot of blacks in the audience, so it became church for a little while. And I took a bow, a great standing ovation. Took a long bow, walked off stage. Bill Cosby was the host, and he came backstage and got me. He said, "You got to come back. They won't stop applauding." So that was the biggest and greatest moment for me.
Now you've actually won a Grammy. Where is your Grammy right now, Bill?
Sitting at home in Newport Beach, California, sitting on a shelf. Another picture of me pointing at it.
You go dust it every day and polish it up.
Now, did you talk to Tom Cruise on Top Gun when he's messing up your song?
No, I didn't. But we always said, listen, if "Love and Feeling" is a pickup line for Tom Cruise, that's okay with us. That's fine with us. No, I've never talked to Tom, and the weird one is Patrick Swayze. You know, I did the song for Dirty Dancing. I've had the time of my life, and then the next year they put Unchained Melody in the Ghost. So it was the biggest two pictures he ever had, and we were in both of them. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I need to talk to you about the Dirty Dancing thing because I'm a professional ballroom dance instructor, Bill. And because of your song, do you know how many students came into my studio wanting to be lifted up in the air when they should not have been lifted up in the air, Bill? I've had 4 surgeries because of you, Bill.
I'm telling you, I bet you got a bad back.
4 surgeries later. Thanks a lot. So
that's quite, that's quite a move, that lift thing. And then,
yeah,
I haven't done it. Well, yeah, I did it with my grandson once.
Yeah, but he was a baby.
Yes, exactly. Year and a half old.
Now, of course, you're still performing, you're still touring a little bit. We've kind of heard a rumor out there that
Oh yeah,
you're kind of changing some things up. The word on the street right now is you're doing a new tour, but it's going to be like gangster rap. Is that correct?
Gangster rap, yeah. We would get arrested. I know that.
be you and Snoop Dogg doing up.
Oh man, no, we're just doing the Righteous Brothers show out here and doing all the hits, and we are winding it down. You know, it's just the traveling. The traveling is, for me, it's just tough these days. If I can remember in my 20s and 30s, and it not bothering me at all, but I think, airports are just getting tough, and all of it's getting tough, all except being on stage. I love to perform. I love to sing. And I got a great partner, incredible partner, and Bucky Hurd. And so we're going to just wind it down, but it'll take a couple of years to do that. We have some contracts to fulfill and that, but
so if someone wanted to see where you're performing, is the best way just to go to your website or?
yeah, righteousbrothers.com.
Now, are you going to sit down? And you've done so much. What a career you've had. Have you ever thought about sitting down and just writing a book about it all?
Actually, I wrote a book, and I don't remember, about 10 years ago, maybe longer than that. I don't know. And
time of my life, yeah.
The time of my life. And I told every lie I knew, so I don't know what else I could tell anybody. But no, it's actually a good book, and the guy that wrote it with me Michael Marino did an incredible job, and it has all the stories out there, and it's a good book. And I've been asked a couple of times to do a movie or a documentary on the book, me on the book, and I don't think I think that sounds like too much work.
So if you do a movie, are you going to have Jeff playing you?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. That would be perfect, actually.
So what's your
I won't be doing any movies. Go ahead. Oh, you're blanking in and out. I'm sorry.
That's Jeff. He's going in and out. He's in a car.
Okay.
He's driving at the same time. This can't be. That can't be safe.
That doesn't sound right to me.
So, what's your plans now? I mean, like you said, you're slowing down on the tour and the traveling. What do you do when you're not traveling and you're not playing music? What does Bill do to take up his time?
I used to play a lot of tennis and golf and racquetball and stuff. But now I pretty much come home and try and spend as much time with my family, my grandkids and great grandkids. And that's about all there is, even though I know this pickleball is becoming real famous, and it looks like it's slow enough for me to play. So Maybe I'll try that.
Now, you talk about the grandkids and your kids. Are they in the music industry as well?
Well, my daughter is out here traveling with the Righteous Brothers, and she sings I've Had the Time of My Life with me
Awesome.
and does some vocal background. My son was the lead singer for Paul Revere and the Raiders for, Jesus, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, but he had a real successful business and had to go.
Holy cow! I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't brag about him much.
I'm not really sure he's mine. That's still
Yeah, I'm not sure yet.
It was a long tour.
Yeah.
Well, Bill, man, seriously, thanks for taking the time to sit down and just talk with us for a few minutes. A fantastic career. You have literally changed the lives of many people out there just from your music. And I know I'm one that I'm not happy with you because of all my back surgeries, but we're not going to worry about that right now, Bill.
And then if you ever decide to come to Arkansas, I know that's probably a big dream of you coming to Little Rock. But if you ever come to Arkansas, look us up and we'll hook you up with some of the best barbecue you can have in the state. Of course, you're going to pay for it. But,
all right. That's all right.
But yeah, we'd love to take you out.
We are coming to Hot Springs, Arkansas.
At the casino?
Yes. Yeah, it is at the casino, yeah.
Well, we'll come down and visit with you then, because that's only like 45 minutes away.
Come on.
Look forward to it. All right. We'll see what dates you're going to be here, and we'll see you in Hot Springs.
That'd be great, guys.
Sounds great. Thanks, Bill. Thanks for the time, and be safe, and quit causing pain to all these fantastic people. Just loving your music, Bill.
Well, I'll try and be gentle.
And say bye-bye to Tim.
Be safe. Appreciate the time.
Thank you. Thank you.